Hey guys, it's Full Lopez here. So in this video I want to talk about cryptocurrency diversification. It's very important. It took me years to understand or beginning to understand this. I'm not kind of like a master of diversification, but I understand like the reason why you would want to do it in cryptocurrencies, and I'm going to explain why. And currently I'm taking a little kind of like a thinking vacation. I read that Bill Gates took like 1 week to a year to just I believe this year to just don't do anything and just read or just learn. I've been just basically what I've been doing is I've just not doing any of these videos, and I've been just learning. So that's huge because the more you learn, the more you earn. Also, the best investment when you wake up, this is crazy that I just found out basically and understood at a deeper level. When you wake up, the best thing to do is invest in yourself. Like every day when you wake up, just start learning, okay? Because learning will compound, same as income, okay? So if you do like compound interest, if you like that idea, you can also do that with your mind, okay? Ideas when knowledge will compound. It's crazy. So start learning more. So that's if you want to make more money, learn more, like straight up. No one talks about this stuff, like literally no one. And that's the biggest key to making crazy money is to learn more. The more you learn, the more you earn. Anyway, so in this video I want to talk about diversification. Okay, so the first point here is that why would you diversify if you know about one asset a lot? Like, I understand that, and I've been basically that kind of like a one-trick pony. I've been doing that. First, it didn't work for me, and how I started really making money on cryptocurrencies is when I started diversification, like straight up. But at the same time, there's this thing that if you just know what you're holding, and if you just keep it, and it goes up, you make a lot of money. But at the same time, a lot of these, for example, what Warren Buffett buys is stocks that pay dividends. Okay, so basically you make money every single day, and basically every single day, but they are paid yearly, quarterly, or monthly even. And whenever you get the paycheck, you can invest it back in the stock or the cryptocurrency, and then you just that earns more for you than the money before that. So basically compound interesting. So that's how Warren Buffett became extremely wealthy, because it's Einstein said that compounding is one of ninth wonder of the world, something like that, and it's true. And same thing goes for knowledge also. That's why I said in the beginning of this video. So if you hold one asset and the asset in itself goes up and it pays dividends, that's the best. I believe that's the best thing that you could do with any investment. Like if you really study this, fits in your circle. So let me read you. If what you're invested in goes through the process of elimination, so eliminate any businesses that are outside of your circle of competence, not easy to understand, unlikely to be impacted by change, do not have competitive advantages, do not have able and trustworthy management, don't have a positive historical track record, are not rationally priced. So if the thing that you if you would just go long on a company that have those traits, or within a reason of those traits, and also pays dividends, I mean, that would be crazy. If I found that kind of like a crypto company, I would you know what I'm saying? But the thing with cryptocurrencies and why the diversification, now we're finally getting to the point, is that these are very risky assets. If you go to read, for example, any of the projects that you see, let me say one of the projects that I absolutely love is Silo. I love them because they're they are here helping the world. They want to bank the unbanked, but in itself is a huge it's just like a crazy big thing. So banking the unbanked. So with that being said, even though these founders, Rene and all these other people, they are insanely smart and insanely good all this kind, but at the same time, it's very risky asset class. It's a new asset class, and it's very risky. So even though I found these companies and I these are pretty much I like this, and I understand what they're doing and how they're doing it, but still they are so risky that, you know, it's crazy to go all in on one coin, and I have done it, and it's not good in my opinion. So that's like all the premise of like because if you diversify, you diversify the risk, but only if you diversify in assets. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't like to do research, and you don't have any knowledge about any coin except one coin that you're studied all the time, well, then that the diversification is just a gamble, because you don't know what you're invested into. But if you have been studying a lot of cryptocurrencies, and they've been in your circle of competence, and just provide that the list that I just told you, and then the diversification becomes, if you like, if you can pick a cryptocurrency that's in your circle of competence, you understand what they're doing and what they're saying, and it's, you can see that happening in the, like, that their product that they are creating has potential to be used in the future, okay, then might as well the price go up, okay. But at the same time, you always have to remember that when you, for example, buy one currency or whatever you basically do with money, there's always a basically opportunity cost, and this is a lot of things, like, people don't talk about this any, like, at all. Like, if you go to crypto Twitter or anything like that, people are just saying these things, and it's good, and posting like you know, charts about something, but how can a chart tell you what's going to happen next? It can't, because it's same thing as like astrology or, you know, tarot cards or anything like that. People just basically summarize the whole, like, complexity of this world into one thing, for one line, and that's pretty much like like a bias in itself. Like, it's like a Lollapalooza effect, okay. And it's pretty crazy, but of course you can see somewhat, but at the same time, I really know about that one, you know. So when I'm starting to, like, see things through these lenses and start, like, understanding what's really happening here, you know, it's crazy. The opportunity is absolutely crazy with cryptocurrencies, and if you're smart with it, you can make crazy money. Like, I mean, just you can make crazy money. But the first thing that I like really need to understand, you to understand, that you have to just learn more. Okay, I have been, like, very cocky about my learning. I was like, you know, I've been in cryptocurrencies, blah blah blah, but I didn't even know, like, what did it, like, at some point, like, I didn't know what Ethereum is. I didn't know what proof of work is, how it works, what is proof of stake, what are Zk snarks, what are rollups, like how DeFi work. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know those things, and I was like, yo, blah 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 blah. But when you understand them, you're just like, yo, like, it's crazy at the same time. But at the same time, the big players are not just going to be like, yo, take our businesses, like, you know. Like, no, they had that, like, a kind of like in .com, and I believe that but I don't really know what's going to happen, to be honest. But the thing that I want to talk about here a little more is the diversification, because that's the idea of this whole video, right? So yeah, in the end, I am not financial advisor, okay, but I just like rambled about and talked about whatever. You know, diversification is very important, because think about this way. So if you, for example, have 5 companies that you're invested into, both have, like, crazy upside, and you know, both are basically, you see the potential, okay, and then you are, on the other hand, a portfolio, you have invested into just one currency with a huge upside potential, okay. Now think about that it's very risky. Anything could happen. Let's say that you are, the one thing that you're completely invested in is Cream Finance. Well, Cream Finance at some point got, like, hacked, okay, and basically its value, I have actually watched, like, actually have to look at the like, I watch the price now, but they, for example, some of these get hacked, some of these are, you know, straight up like rug pulls, and you know what I'm saying. So let me see here. Yeah, basically, actually, if you look at Green Finance, it's pretty solid, man. It's pretty solid. It has held the price pretty solidly. So yeah, this is pretty crazy. So you can buy on late. Anyway, so that's that. Yeah. So I don't know what I want to say, but anyway, thank you so much for watching my videos, guys. And this was a very random video. I just wanted to just create something, and see you in the next video. And by the way, say affirmations. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis. If you want to make money, you have to, like, for example, like, it's not something like magic, but it's something that if you grew up with a poor mindset, like, because of the, conditioning of your environment and of your, like, yeah, just the environment basically, you had to reprogram out of it. Like, you just have to, because it, like Charlie Munger says, it's not about learning new information, it's more about unprogramming the old information. Okay, so that's huge, and I have found out that affirmations have helped me a lot. So there's, for example, I'm wealthy and I have more money coming than going out. Okay, so I put those up, like, years ago, and I have just set them there because it works. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.